Hello everyone, I'm Percy number 6, and this is actually an update video to one I did a few weeks ago, where we looked at these new items that were released on Twitter. It looked like it would have been the replacement for Thomas and Friends Wood, or an updated Thomas and Friends Wood line. And I'll be honest, I was hopeful, maybe they will release these, but this probably was what would have been a redesigned Thomas and Friends Wood line, and since Thomas and Friends Wood got canceled, it's probably just not going to happen. But I actually have really good news, because not only will these probably be released, right now it shows they're temporarily out of stock, but Amazon has these items for sale, hopefully. Like I said, out of stock right now, but it's on the site. These are Thomas Wooden Railway items, which means yes, we are finally back to a world of Thomas Wooden Railway. No more is it Thomas and Friends Wood, but Thomas Wooden Railway. I can't stress that enough. Thomas Wooden Railway. Thomas Wooden Railway's back. And not only is that back, but looking at it, the track is back, the old track, or if it's not the exact same track, it's the same way it was connected from one piece to another, like it was in the old Thomas Wooden Railway days. I can't believe it. The box is very interesting and in a good way. In the near 30 years of the original Thomas Wooden Railway and the few years of Thomas and Friends Wood, those combined near 30 years, packaging was essentially the same, where whether it was a box or just plastic surrounded the engine, and then it was attached to a cardboard back that described the engine, and you could easily see it. Now it's more like a cardboard box that you put the item, that has the item inside, so you actually physically cannot see the item till you come home and look at it that way. And I like both options, right? A lot of toy line. I mean, if you look at it like any action figures, or better comparison, like toy cars, like they all have plastic that covers it so you can see the item. So this is definitely an interesting switch. If this ends up being the finalized box, but I like it. I think as a collector, it probably looks a little bit better than the plastic, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, time will obviously tell about that. Price wise, originally had a price and it was taken off. It was, I believe, $15.99, $15, which right now it's $10.99, I believe, to buy a Thomas and Friends Wood Thomas. So we're talking about a 50% price increase. And I'm kind of okay with that. You know, obviously I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let me pay $5 more for a new item, but I think for one, this line, it shows the new Thomas, the tank engine show, all engines go. It has that face for Thomas, which we already kind of knew when we first saw these engines. But I'm okay with potentially paying a little bit more for these items. I think at the end of the day, like, what was the problem? Why did they originally have to stop Thomas and the Thomas Wooden Railway and switch over to Thomas and Friends Wood? It was obvious that they just wanted to save money, because why else would you not paint half of the item? Like, you wanted to save money. Why else would you put half the work into creating the item? You wanted to save money. So if we have the same-ish quality of Thomas Wooden Railway, maybe a little slightly better quality with this new Thomas Wooden Railway than the original, like, I'm all for that if that means I have to pay a few dollars more than I did originally. And, you know, we'll see, like, maybe that $15.99 was a wrong price. I mean, like I said, there's no more price available, so it might revert back to that. But the way I look at it is, if we need to pay a few extra dollars for these items to be actually good quality. I mean, let's be honest, barely anybody bought the Thomas and Friends Wood line. That's why it's already out of stock. That's why it's no longer around, and that's why they are reverting back to Thomas Wooden Railway, because that's what originally at one time was bringing in money for this Thomas line. So that said, like, I'm excited that it's happening. Like, let me give you an example. I was talking to some of my friends when I went to Entertainment this past weekend, and we were talking about Thomas Friends Wood, and this was shortly after we saw that this new Thomas Wooden Railway was available on Amazon. And I brought up a point. I'm like, you know, if this was, like, I didn't buy any Thomas and Friends Wood items when I was at Entertainment Junction, but if they had this new Thomas Wooden Railway line, I guarantee you I would have bought at least one item there. At least one item there. And I think that, you know, I'm just one person, all right? I'm just one cog in the wheel. But I think there's a lot of people out there that probably have similar views, and that's why, again, Thomas and Friends Wood failed. So for me, I think, like, I really haven't seen any negative feedback on Twitter, which is rare. I haven't seen any negative feedback from people about this Thomas Wooden Railway being back and in this new form on Amazon. Maybe it's just because Thomas and Friends would set the bar so low that now that we're getting this, it's better. But honestly, I like the models. It'll be one thing to see them online, see them on Twitter, another to have them in person. But I really can't wait. Hopefully by the end of the year, these are for sale, and I will definitely be buying a few of these just to check them out, see what they're like, and frankly, I'm excited. I'm excited Thomas Wooden Railway's back. No more Thomas and Friends Wood. And if this is the future of Thomas Wooden Railway, while maybe the show's not going to be good, hopefully we have a decent line, at least for a while. But that's my thought. I'm so thrilled. What do all of you think? I love to hear your thoughts on this too, because there's this community's so big. There's always different opinions. Like, to me, these items, other than the faces, and I get the faces because it's on the new show, but I mean, other than the faces, I'm pretty much a fan of the rest of it. And maybe I'll have stuff I'm not a fan of once I actually get these in my hands, but just from looking at it online, I'm super excited. And if this is the future of Thomas Wooden Railway, I think this could be the one spot of the Thomas line that actually has a bright future. So that's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching. This is Percy number 6. Hope you have a great day.